Hey Jasper Nation, welcome to the first installment of Turf Talk with Manhattan Men's Lacrosse. We're here at Gaelic Park, and Andrew Gresham, a senior on the men's lacrosse team, is joining us. Andrew, thank you so much for the time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so Andrew, you're a senior here. You've played lacrosse for 16 years now in your lifetime. When did you first get started and how?
So I first started playing when I was 6 years old. Grew up in Vancouver, Canada. Lacrosse is Canada's national sport, so kind of being Canadian, you kind of grow up, it's hockey and lacrosse in the summer, and my dad played lacrosse growing up and also my uncle, so they kind of pushed me in that direction and kind of just stuck with it ever since, so yeah.
How have they been instrumental in helping grow your game as you've gotten older?
Well, I've always looked up to my dad as a lacrosse player and as a person, and he's coached me ever since I was 6 years old until probably 16, 17, like all the way up until the end of my high school lacrosse playing days. And yeah, I've always looked up to him as a player and as like someone who I want to aspire to be when I grow up. And then my uncle played semi-professional in Canada, so kind of just like looked up to him and want to be the best lacrosse player I could be, so yeah.
Now, when you introduce yourself and you say to people that you're from Canada,
yeah,
is there a question that they always seem to ask the first time when they hear that?
Yeah, definitely. They always say, how cold is it really? And you riding polar bears to school, living in an igloo, stuff like that. How's the poutine? The poutine's great, by the way.
Okay. That was my next question after that. So
yeah, they're always firing questions, always poking fun, but it's all good, so yeah.
Why did you want to decide to come to the States and play collegiate lacrosse?
So growing up, it was always a goal of mine to play lacrosse at the highest level that I possibly could. And I think since I was 16, I was watching guys like Zach Greer, Mark Matthews, being able to produce at the Division I level, and I thought that was somewhere that I would want to be. And kind of just like fell in love with the dream and wanted to play lacrosse at the highest level that I could. And when I was given the opportunity to play here, I jumped at it right away just because I knew that this was somewhere that I wanted to be. So.
When did Manhattan College first come on the radar?
Manhattan College first came on the radar my senior year. The summer going into my senior year, actually, I was at a recruiting camp in Denver, and the head coach came out, reached out to me, said that he liked how I played. He wanted me to come out for a visit. I came out that summer and immediately fell in love with the campus, fell in love with New York City. It's a lot different than the small hometown that I grew up in, so couldn't really beat it, and then I committed, and then yeah, I've enjoyed it ever since. So.
What are the biggest differences between your hometown and New York City?
So my hometown, Pitt Meadows, shout out Pitt Meadows Secondary, only about 15,000 people live there, as opposed to like New York, there's like over 8 million people here, so just like the size-wise was a lot different, and also like grew up in like a small farm town. We have like one high school, just coming here with like so many different cultures and stuff like that. I thought it was like really cool and something that really drew me in, so.
What's the best part to you, outside of lacrosse, about being a Jasper and being at Manhattan College?
Being a Jasper is definitely like the family type atmosphere here. Everyone you can like rely on no matter what, and you always have their back, they always have your back. And then also just having New York City at your back doorstep is unbelievable. Being able to go into the city, do adventuring, go get food, stuff like that is really awesome, and something that I take for granted a lot. So.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much for joining me. Good luck to you the rest of the way.
Thank you, really appreciate it.